So welcome to Brands Hatch and welcome to a very special Caterham day where I'm going to be immersing you in the purity of driving one of these very special little cars. So hello, welcome to Brands Hatch and I'm here with Sir Chris Hoy. How's things, dude?
Pretty good, can't complain. We're here with a Caterham, the sun's out.
I just arrived in the car park while you were tearing this around, like 10 tenths, with some poor chap. Been around some fast cars long enough to realise that when they look fast, they feel even faster. This thing looks incredible.
It's insane. This is the 620, so it's got 310 horsepower.
Yeah.
It weighs about 80 kilograms without the driver. So the power to weight, there's no driver aids, there's no traction control, no ABS, no power steering. It's just your right foot is, the temptation just to keep burying it into the footwell.
Sure.
But it's amazing, and I got into motorsport after driving a Caterham. I went to Bedford to the Palmer Sport Day. I drove a Caterham there. I spoke to Jonathan Palmer afterwards and said that was amazing. I want to do it again.
Yeah.
And he said, well, the best thing to do is to buy a Caterham. Get a Caterham, easy on the brakes, easy on the tyres. They don't depreciate too badly. Easy to look after. And you learn the basics of how to control a car and the impact of everything you're doing, every input you're doing to the car. It will either spit you off and show you doing it wrong, or it'll do it right and you get a kind of reward from it.
Yeah,
so
fantastic.
There's so much fun.
So the reason I'm here and also excited to talk to you is that I'm looking, and chances are that I will be doing the Caterham Academy series in 2020.
Excellent.
Next year.
Excellent.
So interestingly, I haven't been out in a Caterham for about 10 years.
Okay.
Things have moved on somewhat.
Well, they have in terms of power.
Yes.
But it's the same, it's what, 70 years old, the main design. So the beauty of a Caterham is it's so simple. Things haven't changed that much. The dampers improved a little bit. Obviously 310 horsepower is a new thing. But you don't need to have the crazy engined model. You can start, at a lower level, and presumably you're going to start with the Academy.
That's it.
So you'll be, compared to this, it will feel pretty steady in a straight line.
Yeah.
But the handling will be the same, the same experience, and you start from the ground up. You learn the basics. You get the right techniques. It's like if you're learning golf or tennis. You always start slowly. You learn learn how to do it right from the beginning, and then when you get to the higher level, you can hit the ball a bit harder, or you can strike the ball a bit harder, or you can drive a bit faster.
So how has it been going from Caterham to Le Mans, dipping in and out of these two worlds apart? But in terms of pure driving,
it's, do you know what, you would assume from the outside that doing the GT racing with the big supports and all the kind of glamour of racing, and at Le Mans as well, and it is exciting. There is no two ways about it. It's amazing. But it's very easy to write off these as toys and just go, well, it's just a little car, it's a bit of fun. When you get, particularly in this one, when you get into it, it is violent, it is absolutely insane, the acceleration, and it's just fun. It always puts a smile on your face. I've driven them, I don't know how many times, but I still get a buzz when I drive it. So in terms of the racing is different to any other form of racing I've done before. Basically,
really
close. Really close. Right. It's almost like cycling because you're following the slipstream of the guy in front. If you can stay in the slipstream, you can go much quicker than you would by yourself. Qualifying, you've got to be mindful of that. I mean, I raced at Silverstone at the start of the year in the 420 championship, and I was 6th in the second race, and I was 1.0 seconds off the win after half an hour, but I was 6th. So 6 cars
ultra close
in that, literally packed in, and you don't want to be leading on the last lap.
No, sure.
When you see that, one lap to go board, you want to be second or third, and then you make the move on the straight. But you will learn so much, and my driving has improved massively since I started racing Caterhams, even having done, as you say, Le Mans and done a bit of British GT, European Le Mans series. You learn so much more in these cars because everything you do wrong is exaggerated, but when you do it right, it feels great.
Spot on. Right, well, we're about to jump into the 620R, which, as far as unhinged goes, it's up there.
It's up there, but it's dry.
It's dry. That's it. We're going to have some traction. And this will be my not first taste, but more recent taste of a Caterham, despite the fact that it is right at the top end. But let's hop in, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cool. You're right about when you look at cars, and if you look fast, it usually means they're absolutely ridiculously fast. There's nothing worse than when you've been out on a track day. Is it XL at the front?
That's XL. That's yours.
Yeah, you look at your track day on board, and you go, God, that looks so slow. I was
slow.
flying. I thought, it's always the same. It's just the closest to the pedal. So even with a pair of trainers on, there's a risk of you catching the brake, or worse, catching the throttle when you're on the brake. But Yeah, you do need proper racing boots on.
Yes, I'm sure.
You can sort of adjust the pedal in your racing car so you can get the heel and toe, because you'll have the heel and toe.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
So you drove the Renault F1 car?
Yeah.
Paul Ricard?
Yeah, I drove,
saw that.
That was Kimmy's 2011 car.
What was that like?
Bonkers.
I'll bet it is.
That was incredible. I mean, out of everything though, the braking.
Yeah.
The braking performance of an F1 car is just epic, isn't it? Insane. Yeah, it was great. Solid start. I'll bring it back round. All right, dude. Even as a passenger, it's amazing.
It's insane. It's just like on here, trying to get used to different car parts you're going to get on.
For sure, yeah. I've been in some quick cars. If you watch the channel regularly, you'll know I've been in some quick cars. That thing, it should be illegal. It's unhinged. It's unbelievably quick. Awesome as well to be as a passenger with Chris, who spent plenty of time racing these cars, so he knows what they're all about. But the grip of that particular car as well, it really was set up for grip, not so much for drifting, but still massive fun because there's just such a disproportionate amount of power through the rear wheels. You can't help but drift it. But now it's my turn, in a slightly less powerful version, but I'm told that's all you need, which I can completely imagine. I'm still coming down from the acceleration of that. That 620R was the closest thing I've experienced to like a superbike with 4 wheels. Anyway, let's go drifting. Things right now are a little bit hectic, hence me having to leave that incredible event prematurely, just getting the hang of that drifting. Not sure if the cameras convey it, but it's an incredibly good time. The joy of a Caterham is that it's just so pure. Like, everything about it is so organic. It just gives you such an appreciation and skill building around car control. It's so cool. But right now, I mean, I'm excited for it because I'm now going to the Nürburgring, but I'm not drifting a Caterham around a car park, which kind of makes me a little bit sad. Anyway, as always, questions and comments below. As I mentioned when I was talking with Chris, there will be more Caterham activities. I definitely want to go drifting again. And also, the chances are I'll probably be racing in the 2020 Caterham Academy series, which I'm extremely excited about. Got to start somewhere, and from everyone I've spoken to, the Caterham Academy is the best place to do so. So comments below what you want to see, what you want to learn from my journey to racing, in case you guys are getting interested. There's a link below to the Caterham Academy website. Yes, as always, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you next time. Ciao!